Right, this is a video for a sort of instructional thing on how to play Just One Victory by Todd Rundgren. It's not super accurate, none of my things are super accurate, but I've not been able to find anything else on YouTube much to tell you how to play this song. So I've worked it out myself by watching Todd Rundgren videos on YouTube. One thing to note is that if you play along with the record with these chords, it's not in the same key. I think to play it along with the record, you'd need to play along with the record, I should say, you'd need to put a capo on the first fret. The chord shapes are the same, it's just that obviously when he played it on the record, he did it a semitone up from normal C tuning. So this is the but when he plays it live, he's obviously doing it in standard tuning, and this fits in with it in tune. It's in tune. But I say, if you want to play along with the record, just capo the first fret and move all the chords up just one fret, and then that'll be in the same key as on the record. So anyway, it probably is as clear as mud, but that's all I can say. I'm not very good at explaining things like that very well, being not particularly music minded. I don't know the names of chords and things like that. I just play, so and just remember the shapes rather than the names of the chords. So anyway, I'll just do the first part of the video. I shall just show what the chords are in the song, and on the second part I'll try and play the song most of the way through. In fact, I've already recorded that, and there are a couple of small errors on it, but it's good enough to show you what's going on. Say the chords are pretty much like what Todd Rundgren plays. There's a couple of minor differences, but this is pretty close. So anyway, intro starts off barred, first five strings on the 7th fret. So here we go. I'm just going through a Roland Micro Cube amp with a touch of chorus on it to sort of approximate the sound that Todd Rundgren uses. So here we go, 7th fret, first 5 strings, barred. Second chord, just move it up 2 frets to the 9th fret and play those. And the third chord of the intro is a B7, I think that is. So it's just the barred 2nd fret and then those fingers there. So here we go. So put those together. Right, and then the lead into the first verse is F sharp and then B. So you can either play the F sharp down there on the 2nd fret. Go. There's the B there. So that. Or, as Todd Rundgren plays it, he plays the F sharp up here, of course, where it's a bit harder to play. So you bar the 9th fret, and then I tend to just put that finger over the first 4 strings but not play the top E. So he'll go to the B. So here we go again once more. And then there's 3 quick chords in quick succession, so you have to be a bit nimble with these bits. So the first chord is bar the 9th fret and put one finger down on the 5th string on the 11th fret. So that sounds like this. Typical Todd Rundgren chord. The second chord of the fast 3, as I shall call them, is this. It's a barred 7th, but then the next finger goes on the 8th fret on the 3rd string, and the next finger on the 9th fret of the 4th string, and play this. And that's quickly followed by the F sharp again, up at the barred 9th fret, and the first 4 strings barred on the 11th fret. So put those 3 together, you get the... So it's a bit tricky, you might have to work on that a bit, but it's quite fast. But and then, okay, I'll go through the first verse now then. So I start off with a B, so, and then it's quickly followed by sort of an F sharp, but it's not a complete F sharp, so it's I'll do the B first. So this is the B. Then the funny old F sharp thing, which is, I think it's this string that's, the 5th string is quite important. That gives it its interesting sounds of, you get that. So it's, okay. The next 2 chords are barred 4th fret and a single finger on the 5th string 6th fret. And one more chord in that sort of sequence is that one, so it's a barred 6th fret and then that finger on the 2nd string. It's that, got too many fingers in the way, and that finger on the 4th string on the 8th fret. So you get, so that's all as clear as mud. So I'll play them and then you'll understand what I'm trying to do, I hope. So all becomes clear, hopefully. One more time. There is another way to play those 2 chords, that if you're quite good you can play that, instead of playing that chord you could actually play it in this position, which is a sort of barred 6th fret, and then your first, that finger on the 1st string of the 7th fret, and the 2nd string of the 7th fret, and then you put that next finger on the 8th fret 3rd string. So you get, and then you play that other chord after. So instead of that you get just a different way of playing it. It's slightly more tricky, I find, so it's easier to play. If you wanted that note there, you could just extend that chord with putting your little finger down there on the 7th fret 1st string. So or anyway, back to the verse, got carried away there. So you do those chords and then you'll do the 3 quick chords. So right, I'll do this quickly. So and then you play that chord, and before going back to the B, I think it's actually one of these upside down triangle type B's ones he actually plays, but I find that a bit too tricky to play going from up there down to there that quickly, so I tend to just play a normal B major chord. So but after he's played this chord, he does something up here somewhere before going back to the B, but I can't really work out what he does. So I just sort of keep playing this one chord before going back to the B. Sometimes I might lift that finger off and just play that before going back to the B. Sometimes I don't. I just keep playing that. So I'll do that verse all the way through from the beginning again. So then you got the next bit, which is, I don't know, middle 8 or something, bridge probably. I found the nearest way of playing it correctly is he probably doesn't quite play it like this, but it sounds roughly correct to me. So you want to keep this 5th A string open, that one, and then I sort of just bar the first 4 strings on the 4th fret and go, and then do a little hammer on and pull off on this 2nd string. So back down to an A after that. So and the next sequence is just 4 descending chords, starting with an E major. So he just goes like that. I don't know the names of the chords, but typical Todd Rundgren chords. And then that repeats with that other bit again. And then back to the F sharp and B. Then the fast chords. And then it goes to the second verse, which is the same chords again, and then it will go to the intro again, which is all the same chords again as we've already done. So those are all the chords in the song. So it's just a case of putting them all together in the right order, as they say, and then you've got the complete song, Just One Victory. So there's not much more to add. So I have already done a video of trying to do the whole song. I only made 2 mistakes, so that's pretty good for me, really. So hope this helps. I say I haven't seen another video on YouTube showing you how to play this reasonably accurately, so hopefully someone will be able to take what I've done and fine tune it a bit and make it a bit better and a bit more accurate. So anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers then. that's enough. Only a couple of mistakes in there, so good enough to get you going anyway. Thanks a lot. Bye.